Now, let's get on with the program. Tonight, we're fortunate to have a speaker, Tom Simmons. Tom's the founder of and president of Crafting Technologies, a company that has been servicing the Colorado Front Range for nearly 30 years. Tom is on the board of directors for the Boulder County Fair, which this year had a great attendance. Great job. I unfortunately did not get my annual corn dog, but we'll talk about that later. Tom's on the board of directors for the fair, but he also serves as the community liaison for Family Recovery Center here in Longmont. Tom enjoys fly fishing in both fresh and salt water, hiking and skiing. He lives with his wife, Karen, son, Tommy, who has brought a pen in case any autographs are needed after the presentation, and the two dogs who unfortunately couldn't come out tonight, Lily and Sophie. So at this time, let's give Tom a really warm PK welcome. Let me turn this on for you. There you go.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here and share information about the Family Recovery Center. We are a nonprofit organization offering assessments, evaluations, intensive outpatient treatment for addictions, couples counseling, codependency groups, and individual therapy. In a family with an alcoholic or drug addict, it seems obvious which family member needs help, right? Wrong. Too often the focus is on only the individual that uses the substance. Recovery from addiction begins with an acknowledgement and understanding of the problem. Studies show it is critical to include all people involved in the substance abuser's life if we are going to have success in truly treating the addiction. We are here to help the addict break the cycle of substance abuse. The true path for recovery is through the healing of the entire family. We are here to give hope to hurting family members who sometimes may be sicker than the addict. How many of you have been touched by the effects of drugs or alcohol? Whether it is a friend, a colleague, relative, spouse, or close family member, my guess is that you have. I think that you would agree that it is not only the addict that suffers, but all these people who are touched by the disease as well. The director of the Family Recovery Center is Kathleen Kundle. Sorry for the picture, Kathleen. Kathleen started her career in the addictions field in 1986 as a volunteer for the Addiction Recovery Detox Center unit in Boulder. She has also worked for Longmont United Hospital, supervising its in-house treatment services. Kathleen is pictured here with her husband, Dan. Kathleen's vision for the Family Recovery Center is to give both families and addicts a fresh take on recovery, one conversation at a time. Our goal is to help people communicate without getting into the vicious cycle of reacting and shaming. It is more powerful to say, I am scared to death that now there is no money for food, instead of saying, why did you spend the money on alcohol? Because when you deliver that shaming statement, you just bought them another drink. Here we have our ribbon cutting ceremony held in the May of 2012. Some of those pictured here are on our board of directors. They are very passionate about the mission of the Family Recovery Center and have experienced firsthand the power of this much-needed service in our community. Dan Kundle and Treasurer Kim Jandro are orchestrating hanging pictures in our large group room. I got a kick out of this picture because Kim had just asked Dan, is the picture straight? And Dan's reply was, I don't know, I can't find my tape measure. It's right over there. So here's the result of their hard work. This is our large group meeting room. This room services our group therapy, couples recovery, and our intensive outpatient programs. Please note the posters hanging on the wall that are the 12 steps and the 12 traditions. Our Couples in Recovery is a 20-week group with a maximum of 4 couples meeting once a week. Each couple is assessed prior to joining the group. Couples will gain an understanding of who they married and why. Couples will learn a more healthy and effective style of communications. Couples will experience feeling connected to each other and becoming more adept at resolving conflict and bringing joy to their relationship. I've included the next 3 pictures because I want you to know that it is not all nose to the grindstone kind of work for us. This is a buffet that our board provided for a fundraising gathering. We had a great turnout, and we were successful in not only eating well, but we raised much needed funds for our operating expenses. Here we are setting up for our holiday 2012 buffet and fundraising event. I think it is important that you understand that these events are entirely funded by our board of directors. This is an extremely passionate group of people who strongly believe in Kathleen and the vision of the Family Recovery Center. Pictured here is Nancy Barrett, center left, our secretary, along with my son Tommy serving the water over there. The room we are using is our education room. Again, you can see the 12 steps of AA on the wall, and I got to tell you, the food was excellent. In closing, I would like to address our intensive outpatient program. This program consists of a 2-phase intensive outpatient substance abuse treatment for adults age 18 and older. Before beginning our outpatient program, those who require inpatient detoxification will be referred to a qualified agency. The first 6 weeks of the IOP are to help the person with the addiction and the family members better understand the disease concept of addiction and the effects on the family system, and to begin to provide a foundation for ongoing support. The second phase of our IOP addresses issues relevant to each client's sobriety goals. During this phase, family members are in a group of their own to further address the effects of living with addictions. The average length of phase 2 is 12 to 16 weeks. Again, I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to introduce you to the Family Recovery Center. Please give us a call, stop by for a visit, or visit our website. Remember that the first step is always the hardest. Stop thinking about it and just do it. A new life is yours. Thank you.